I've used so many different swim bait heads, and this one right here really stands out for me. This is the baby squadron head. Okay, this is your traditional squadron head that has been very popular. Lots of anglers have been using it for a long time. Well, the baby is one that I just started using recently, and I really like it, especially for your downsized type swim baits. Okay, like a Rage Swimmer right here. This is the 3 3/4 inch version. This has got your traditional squadron head on here. Your 3/8 ounce works great, looks great. But when you've got a swim bait like the 2 3/4 inch Rage Swimmer, the more finesse size swimmers or ribbed swimmers, I really like them when the bite is tough. And the baby squadron head has, you know, about a 2/0 hook on here, and this one is 3/16 ounce, but it is that compact but still got enough bulk to it that you can get the depth that you want, and you can really fish it very slowly. It matches up and pairs up nicely. When you use swim bait heads, okay, like these squadron heads, with your, you know, traditional paddle tail type swim baits, your rib swimmers like the Rage Swimmer, it just makes such a huge difference in how they track in the water. Some of your less expensive or more price point ball type heads, I've found out, you know, there's not as much attention to detail as far as, you know, maybe how the lead or the tungsten or whatever is wrapped around the hook, and they may be off a little bit, and naturally you've got to rig them straight as well, right? So that's a big portion of it. But when you get that right swim bait head, it just makes a huge difference, and your lure is working for you more of the time. It's not rolling off to the side. If you don't have this rigged right, a lot of times it'll swim off to the side like this, and then it's basically a wasted cast. So if you like to use swim baits, you like to use your boot tail, paddle tail swim baits, soft jerk baits, and you've got some smaller ones, I really recommend picking up some of these baby squadron heads. I think you're going to be really impressed. And speaking of smaller lures, this one still casts really easily, but if you'd like to watch the video on casting ultra finesse lures, those very light lures, here's one for you. It's got 3 tips to make that process easier, and make sure that you go out and encourage someone today. You never know how you might just change their life. For the Bass Fishing Life, I'm your host, Steve Rogers.